I'm Nancy Drew. This is my center of operations, my desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery-solving business. And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put memorabilia from all my past cases in there. A lot of them were pretty dangerous and at times really scary. But don't say anything about that to my dad, okay? He worries about me enough as it is. And whatever you do, read what's in the file called Case File. That'll tell you all about the mystery I'm about to try to solve. If you think you're ready to dive into that mystery, just click on the plane ticket and you'll be on your way.
And we're back for more Nancy Drew. This is the Phantom of Venice. I'm YourGibs, and I have played a bunch of these Nancy Drew games. I am hooked. I have been awakened. It wasn't that long ago when I played my first Nancy Drew game, and I have been playing them like crazy. So if we kind of look at our scrapbook now, I haven't played them all. There is a lot of them that I'm going to have to go through, so I haven't played any of the older ones here. But I have played White Wolf of Icicle Creek, I have played A Legend of Crystal Skull, and I've played all of the newer ones. So if you kind of count from number 29 backwards to roughly around 22, I think. So I've played around 8 or 9, I think, at this point. And I'm going to be continuing to kind of go through the archives here and play the new ones as they come out and play the old ones in between. That's what's going to be happening. So if you haven't seen any of my other Nancy Drew videos and you want to check them out because you have a favorite, just check down in the video description there. There'll be some links to some of the older playthroughs. Or if you go to the channel page, there's a whole section there dedicated to Nancy Drew adventure games. So check them out. Let's have a look at our case file. I see there is an Italian dictionary here, which kind of scares me because I have a feeling I'm going to need that. And let's find out about the case file.
Thanks to Prudence Rutherford, the wealthy socialite whose necklace I helped recover while solving that scarlet hand case a while back, I'm on my way to Venice, Italy. Apparently, someone there has been dressing up in a mask and cape and stealing valuable pieces of art. The news media call him the Phantom, not only because of the way he dresses, but because he leaves behind so few clues. Prudence, who loves Venice and belongs to an organization dedicated to preserving the city's art, is outraged the thief hasn't been caught yet. So she talked someone she knows at the GDIF, the Italian version of our FBI, into having me help the police in their investigation. She arranged for me to stay in Venice in the Palazzo she used to own, which now belongs to a well-to-do widow named Margherita Faubourg. Beyond that, all I know for sure is that I'll be working undercover, and as soon as I arrive, the police will send me something that will lead me to my assignment. What it will be, I have no idea. But am I excited? Oh, see!
So I know 2 Italian words. I know si and ciao. That's it. So I hope I learn a bunch of new ones. It looks like I'm already learning what police is. Polizia. So there you go. Now I know 3 Italian words. Yay, I'm so excited. So let's go ahead and hit that plane ticket and have some fun in Venice. I don't need to read the detective book. I'm sure all of you that have watched and played, we all know how these Nancy Drew games go. Excuse me, let's hit the plane ticket. Junior versus senior. Okay, so let me explain this to you once again. I will be playing on Senior Detective. That's mostly because I play a lot of casual adventure games, and I play those on, well, easy mode or casual mode, and I really look forward to Nancy Drew and challenging myself. So, Senior Detective, let's go. Okay, this is kind of creepy. Why am I in a rusty old tunnel here?
Let me out of here! Hey! Open the door! Oh no! Well, Nancy, things are not looking good. What the heck happened? This case started out so well. I mean, what could be better than waking up in Venice, Italy?
Oh, so we're gonna have a little flashback, are we? Oh, I like the rich colors. So I have control. Yay, let's go forward. Looks like this is, who is this? Bess? Or is that the lady of the manor? The Palazzo? Oh my goodness. This is in German! Helena! I can't read this. Das Worten ist wunderschön. Ich danke euch. Okay, sorry, I'm not gonna say much more there. I have been to Germany a couple times, but certainly not enough to read that. Ah, looks like we have another one from Helena. Alright, well, maybe one of you or a couple of you can help me translate what these are, the gist of these, not word for word. Ah, thank you. Whew. Venice is so beautiful this time of year. Hildy, I found some lovely mosaics that I've picked up from a friend. I'll send them to you your way once I find some time. Okay, so maybe that's what each of these actually says. It's just that they were written. Nina. Okay, cool. Alright, we touched that already. So we got some postcards. Yay! Look at the rich red colors. Wow, that's so cool. Telephone! Who are we gonna call? I don't know. Who can we call? Oh, look, I've got 200 monies. I don't know what monies I have here. Inventory-wise, looks like I've got a key, the case file, and the dictionary. So that's cool. Oh, you know what? Oh, no, it was German. Never mind. I can't use an Italian translator for German. What do we have here? I want to go outside and have a look at the view. Ooh. The water looks really nice. Considering this game is a few years old, that's actually some pretty water. Huh. Let's look in the wardrobe here.
Let's see, what should I wear?
Ooh, I get to play dress up. Excellent. Super smile, super toothpaste. What is the point of this? Oh, I see. Put on a scarf. A hat. We'll put on a nice dress. Some nice shoes. Nice blouse, maybe. There we go. Some shades. Yeah, look at that. We're looking hip. Hip, hip, hip. I like that. Let's go with that. Let's see if there's anything else in here before we leave. I'm sure we'll have to come back here a few times.
It's too early to go to bed.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I figured we would have a sleeping mechanic. Oh, why is there 2 beds in here? By the way, Nancy must have a roommate.
That's my roommate stuff. Mine's on the other side of the room.
Knew it. Helena. An interactive guide to Venice. Why, that sounds like a wonderful way to look at this. Oh, is it gelato? Gelato? €2. Okay, so maybe those are euros. I could go for some of that fancy ice cream. Major sites in Venice. Huh, interesting. I've never been to this part of the world. I've always wanted to go. Alright, so I don't know if... Oh, it's going to stay there. That's fine. At least I know where it is. So do I have 2 doors? Feels like I've got 2 doors. Ah, bathroom. Oh.
I wonder what a num-num is.
What's a num-num? Is that embarrassing? I don't know what a num-num is. Alright, so, let's head out and, I don't know, see who's out in the Palazzo. Got some candies. Nom nom. I'm sorry, we're gonna leave none. Nancy was hungry. She had a long trip to get here. Our Italian chocolate's tasty. Doesn't matter, Nancy ate them all. Hey, here's a dude. Wow, this place is under construction, it looks like. Huh. I have to try to remember which door I'm in. Oh, looks like there's a desk over here. Can we use our translator here? Maybe. Let's try. No? Okay. What about this one? Why is it in German? Am I not? That's not Italian, is it? Looks German to me. I mean, it could be my imagination, but am I gonna need a German translation book here? Alright, well, who's in here?
Hello, you must be the American Margarita mentioned. I'm Colin Baxter.
I'm Nancy Drew.
Handsome. Hello, handsome.
What are you doing, if you don't mind my asking?
Right now I'm restoring this 14th century mosaic, which means, without getting overly technical, I'm cleaning the tesserae that remain in place, repairing those that have been damaged, and replacing those that are missing with new ones custom crafted to match.
You kinda lost me at tesserae.
Simply put, tesserae are the individual tiles which comprise a mosaic.
Where did you learn how to restore mosaics?
Oxford University. That's where I'm from, actually. Oxford, England. At least, that's where I was born. I live here now and intend to do so for a very long while. Although I say that with no small amount of guilt.
Why do you feel guilty?
People like me and Helena are the reason true Venetians are slowly going extinct. We foreigners come to Venice, fall in love with her, and wind up staying. High demand for food and housing results in high prices, which in many cases means the people who were born here have to leave because they can no longer afford to live here. If I could be granted one wish, it would be to have been born here. That way I would feel entitled to live here, and I would know how to speak Italian.
You don't speak Italian?
Much as it shames me to admit it, no. Languages don't come easily to me. And since I am able to do what I do without knowing Italian, you know, I have some slides of various tesserae. Not only are they enormously informative, but they're also quite beautiful. Would you like to see them?
Sure, why not?
Sure.
Marvelous. Here we go. Sometimes red is simply breathtaking.
Okay.
Oh, divine. Absolutely divine.
Okay, now I'm feeling awkward here.
Sometimes red is simply breathtaking.
He said that already.
What a beauty.
More red. Different shades of red.
Lovely shade of scarlet.
No, that's just red.
Sometimes red is simply breathtaking.
Can I get out of here, or does it have to...
Sometimes red is simply breathtaking.
Okay, I think we're done.
Very cool.
Blue never looked so exquisite.
Oh, now we're on to blue.
Look at that. It couldn't be more perfect.
It's white.
Looks like it was carved from amethyst.
Okay.
Wow.
Almost looks like an emerald, doesn't it?
That's a rich green. It reminds me of Christmas.
Very cool.
Green may just be my favorite color.
I thought you liked red.
I'm mad about this one.
Mad, like angry mad? Or mad happy?
What a luscious shade of lilac.
Okay, this guy is starting to get me a little bit uncomfortable.
I think I've seen enough.
Very well. I thought I had at long last found a kindred spirit. Someone who shared my passion for beauty, for art, but you apparently are like everyone else, interested only in what something is worth instead of what it offers the soul.
No, please. I'd stay, but I really do need to be somewhere. Believe me, I think what you're doing is fascinating, and you obviously really know your stuff. In fact, that figurine in front of you, I've been dying to ask you about it. It's exquisite.
What, this statuette? Yes, it is exquisite. It's an example of late Etruscan bronze work, no doubt cast some 2200 years ago. I'm not sure how Margarita came to own it, but she's very fortunate. It's almost impossible to find bronzetti of this quality outside a museum. You see, after they conquered the Etruscans, the ancient Romans melted down thousands upon thousands of statues like this just so they could make coins.
Interesting. Shoot, I wish I had time to hear more.
No, you go on. We can talk more later. Oh, a parcel was just delivered for you. It's by the door.
Thank you.
Okay, so like this is first blush. This is, you know, like the first meeting, right? Certainly he's intelligent, but maybe a little not streetwise. I don't know. Is that a polite way of saying it? I feel like they've kind of made the character a little bit strong in the artistic passion here. Anyways, let's go. we'll continue, and maybe he'll grow on me more than right now. I'm just feeling a little uncomfortable with him. Let's just move on. I don't want to cast judgments yet, right? Because that's not fair. Oh, hello there. Sunbathing, I see.
Buongiorno. And again, welcome to Carnas Costa. I see you finally decided to get up.
Okay.
Actually, I've been up for a while.
Good for you. I got up, showered, and came straight up here. If it's daytime and it's sunny, no matter the time of year, this is where you will find me. They say the sun gives you wrinkles and worse. And that may be true, but it also makes you tan. To me, to be tan is good. Your accommodations, they are to your liking?
Yeah, it is actually really nice.
Oh yes, the room is wonderful.
You do not mind having a roommate?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Ah, you're just being polite. The last thing a young lady wants when she is on holiday is a roommate. I warned Prudence that you would have to share a room, but she said you had to come to Venezia this week and you had to stay here. And as we both know, what Prudence wants, Prudence gets. Have you gone outside the car yet?
The car?
No, not yet.
Just do not forget to take your key and lock the front door whenever you leave. This is not the Palazzo Grassi, but I do have several valuable pieces of art. And with Il Fantasma, this phantom thief, running around and stealing everything, I prefer not to take any chances.
I met the guy who's restoring the big mosaic in the main room. He's pretty intense.
Colin Baxter? I do not know how any man can find happiness looking at pieces of painted rock all day. Talking to him, it's like taking a sleeping pill.
Wow.
A barba. But they say he is good. And so, he works for me.
That was the word I'm looking for. He's intense. Yes, thank you. That's it. That's right. That's the one.
Who are they?
Everyone I know. All my friends on casas like this one. And since something is always in need of repair, we are constantly on the lookout for good workmen. And when we find them, we trade them back and forth, like you Americans trade recipes for cookies. Olivia von Hellstein raved about the work he did for her. And what is good enough for the Countess of Schlosselbeck is more than good enough for me.
How long have you lived here?
Almost 2 years. 2 wonderful but very expensive years. The city expects homeowners like me to maintain these old buildings. But who pays for everything? We do. The Restoration Council gives us nothing, not 1 single euro. It is criminal.
You mean you can't afford it?
You missed the point. Just because I can afford to pay does not mean I should. It is the principle. It is the principle of the thing. Besides, being rich is something I like. If I am all the time spending money, I will soon be unrich.
Aw, poor baby.
I'll stop pestering you now.
Bella roba.
Bella Roba? What does Bella Roba mean? Bella?
Put that down, you nosy girl.
Oops. Hey, I'm Nancy. I am usually allowed to touch everything and anything. Oh, I see there's some sort of beehive or something here. Wasps? Where was my parcel then? I know that there was mention of a parcel. Oh no, Mr. Intense. Oh no. Can I get past him? No, it doesn't look like it. Although I might need this at some point. That's good to know. Alright, well, where do I go to get out of here? I don't think I can go this way. That feels kind of weird. Oh, my phone's ringing. Where was it?
Hello?
Hello, is this Nancy?
Miss Rutherford, yes, it's Nancy. How are you?
Well, to be honest, I'm rather peeved. Were you or were you not to call me just as soon as you were settled in there at the car?
I'm sorry, I should have called, but I've been very busy.
And I've been very worried. I was afraid
no, the car is fine.
Oh, that's a relief. So, how goes the case? Captain Brassica said he was going to send you a parcel. Has it arrived?
Actually, I'm not sure. I haven't checked yet.
You really must get to work, Nancy. As the chairwoman of the Society for the Protection and Renovation of Venetian Antiquities and Culture, I am outraged at these thefts of Venice's most cherished treasures. I talked you up quite a bit, you know. Both the GDIF and the local gendarmerie are expecting great things from you. As am I. No one wants this phantom scoundrel captured more than I do.
I'm flattered, Miss Rutherford, and I'll do my best. But it's not like I'm a superhero or anything. Like I told you, I just like solving mysteries.
Just see that you solve this one in a timely fashion, dear. We leave on a cruise in 2 weeks, and I shan't be able to enjoy a second of it until I know all those stolen works of art have been recovered.
I get the feeling Margarita's not real happy about my staying here at the car.
That is just tough tiddlywinks. Putting you up is the least she can do for me after all I've done for her.
Just what have you done for her?
I made the mistake of helping her pay for some of the repairs that reared their ugly little heads after I sold her the car. I did so not because of any legal obligation, but because of my abiding affection for the place and all things Venetian. She is such a cheapskate. I feared she would ignore what had to be done until the car crumbled into ruins.
How did she get to be such a cheapskate?
When her husband died, he left Margarita everything, which amounted to a small fortune. What he didn't leave her, however, was even the slightest clue as to what to do with it. And now, after years of bad investments and wasteful spending, she's starting to feel the pinch. But I'm afraid it's my erstwhile residence there in Venezia that must pay the price for her fiscal ineptitude.
Aw.
I'll let you get back to whatever it is you're doing.
As it happens, I'm writing my memoirs. They shall be called The Principles of Prudence. Unfortunately, this has necessitated my hiring an assistant. You really must stop thinking bad thoughts about Ginger. Yes, you are. Just look how she's shaking. The other day, poor Ginger mistook the shapeless lump of leather my assistant called her purse for a doggy toy and ripped it to shreds. She's still a bit perturbed. Although, believe you me, Ginger did her a massive favor. Anyway, if you ever cannot reach me, it means we are hard at work. Bonne chance!
Bon chance. Thank you very much. Alright, well, we got a little intro to Venice. Looks like we have a cheapskate. Then it looks like we also have someone who really loves the place. So, we'll take a break here. We're playing Phantom of Venice, and I'm YourGibs. And thank you all for watching.